Hey there, so I forgot to start filming, but as it turns out, this watermelon was not good for rind candy. So instead, I'm gonna make a tutorial video of how to make watermelon rind powder. So watermelon skin powder has a lot of benefits. It's got a lot of amino acids, and it's got vitamins A, B, and B6. It's got several antioxidants, and also a good source of fiber. I'm gonna show you how I process it for making powder. All right, and after all is said and done, it's time to blend it up. And before that we start that up, I'd like to pair it up with something, hibiscus. And before that I move on, it's optional as to whether or not you want to add hibiscus to the watermelon skins before you blend them down and turn them into a powder. But the reason why I like to add them is, other than the fact that it can taste better with it. Essentially, it helps lower blood pressure, so it's good for the heart. Promotes liver health. Essentially, it helps fight toxins and diseases to the liver, but it's not an assured way to prevent all of that, but essentially the first step to doing that. And just pair it up with the watermelon skins. For me, in experience, it basically amplifies the flavor of the watermelon, like it intensifies it. So it just helps the flavor as well. That, and it's a good source of vitamin C, and it's got a lot of antioxidants. And on a little side note, I've been saving up a lot of these skins, so I'm gonna blend it all together. And when I was looking for those skins specifically, I ended up finding these mango skins. So I'm gonna blend these all up together. And it's not gonna make too much of a difference on flavor, but it's just so it doesn't go out of waste. And I'm gonna stress again, wash everything. You don't know where it's been transported. So you gotta wash it, even the hibiscus, even the fruits and the peels. Wash it with vinegar or baking powder. Do not mix the two because it neutralizes everything in the baking powder and the vinegar. You have to do it with one or the other. You cannot mix both together or otherwise it will not clean the fruit. And before I forget, wash the other fruits with either baking soda or vinegar. Hibiscus, just rinse it with some water. Also, I feel like it's obvious, but make sure that your hands are clean before doing this. All right, time to blend. Just make sure you add a little bit of water. And this is the consistency that you're gonna need, essentially like this of a thick smoothie almost. Just add enough water sparingly so that you get to this consistency, otherwise it's gonna be too watery and it's gonna take too long to dry out. And so afterwards, you're going to want to have them on a drying rack, but first lay on the drying rack some parchment paper, or if you do have it, some silicone little beds. I forgot the name of them. And as you can see, I finished making some fruit leather out of them, or technically this one specifically is applesauce leather. Basically just dried applesauce. And it turned out pretty well. And the benefit to this for me is that it helps me make a shape out of it, so that way it's easier to cut out segments of it if you want to like package them and send them to someone or just store them. The only real downside that I can say to these is sometimes because of the fact that it dries out, it kind of like stretches out, and because of that there's holes in the middle. But other than that, I think they're pretty good. You're home for the holidays. Alright, now that all that is said and done, time to dry them out, 165 degrees for about 15 hours. And if there's still moisture in it, if it doesn't immediately crack when you pinch it or try to bend it, just add at least every 2 hours and check on it every 2 hours until it basically crumbles and when you touch it. And make sure you clean up as you go, otherwise you're going to make an entire mess. So, see you until then. Okay, so altogether this took about 17 or 18 hours. And by the end of it, it should look about like this. If it doesn't immediately crack up in your fingers, you should put at least every 2 hours until it gets to this consistency like I said before. And at this point, you want to turn it into a powder. After you put it through your spice grinder, it should look about like this. At that point, whatever you want to drink it with is up to you, but I would recommend orange juice or possibly watermelon juice if you'd like that. But I would recommend to drink it immediately after mixing it up, and to blend it first after you mix it up. It's because of the fact that it is quite gritty and it immediately starts to separate once you mix it up. Before I forget to add, this is up to you entirely as to how much you want to add to your drinks. There's no specific serving size. But other than that, hope you enjoy.